So while I was filming the Ariana Grande video, I was like, I might as well knock out another one. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, you really only need 1 or 2 fragrances. If you're on a low budget and you don't want to overthink, just get 1 fragrance, keep it fresh, get something like Aventus. If you want something on the niche side, get something like Aventus, get something like Carby Musk, get something like Sedley by Parfums de Marly. And then if you want something on the designer side, get something like YSLY, Sauvage, L'Homme, Prada L'Homme. Great fragrance. Prada Carbon Luna Rosa, great fragrance as well. Get something like Dylan Blue. I love that fragrance by Versace. Those fragrances, low side, if you want something low budget, get something like Nautica Voyage. Get Cool Water. You know, get your Nautica Voyage or your Cool Water if you want something on the low end. But you really only need 1 fragrance. Fresh, you can wear it any situation, any climate, get you those. And if you want to have a second one, just get something sweet. You can wear it on a special night, you know, when it's cooler weather, date night even. And you can get something like Eros, you know, by Versace. Get something like The Most Wanted, Azzaro, Spice Bomb Extreme. You know, those are some of my favorite sweet weather fragrances. Get Stronger With You Intensely. I like that as well. You know, those are designer. If you want to go niche, then you can get something like Leighton, Parfums de Marly. Get Carlisle, Parfums de Marly. Absolute Aventus. That's another great one. Even Carmina. I'm making this video because I don't want people to get so wrapped up into it and start overthinking, or maybe buying something and just start buying and buying and buying and starting like a habit. You know, I'm really making this video for younger Blake because I feel like if younger Blake saw this at 20 or 21 and other YouTubers weren't making it, then it wasn't as popular. Like, I feel like because of the pandemic, it started getting popular fragrance, this whole fragrance world. If younger Blake saw this video, he wouldn't have just started buying and buying and not even trying and sampling stuff. So I'm making this video really for younger Blake and for people like younger Blake who don't know much about fragrances and just want to keep trying and trying, listening to other YouTubers. Oh, you gotta buy this, you gotta have that. It's not true. You only need 1 or 2. And if you want to buy more than that, sample. Buy a roll-on. It's gonna be close. It's not gonna be the same. Buy a decant. Like, don't overthink it. It's not complicated. You don't need so many. I happen to like the fragrance world. I think of fragrance not just as, oh, he's just something to smell, just grab, go out the house. I actually like the artwork behind it. I like the whole process behind it, how perfumers try different notes. I like the fact that when I wear a certain fragrance that it reminds me of a memory. You know, I remember for sure my first time ever, and I mentioned this before, smelling Versace Eros, okay? That's something that's gonna stick to my mind, and I got that fragrance as like a trigger to go back to that memory. So I think as fragrance, it can take you down a journey down memory lane. You get what I'm saying? So basically, again, you only need 1 or 2. And if you're gonna do more than that, sample. I beg you guys to please, please sample your fragrances. I'm out, I'm done.